Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah, we'll never be alone, Savannah.
I know y'all is looking at me crazy, okay? I'm looking at me crazy too, but let's see if we can pull it off. We're not done combing her yet, so we need to figure her out, okay? This color is quite interesting on me. But we gonna do it, okay? We gonna do the do. Listen, it is time to get into the first makeup tutorial of 2024. 2024 was a crazy, crazy start. We had a huge earthquake, and I wanna say thank you to everybody who reached out to me, because so many of you reached out to me. So many of you emailed me, DM'd me to check on my welfare, and I appreciate that so, so much. Where I live is right next door, so we did shake. We shook a lot, we felt it. It was pretty much in the middle of the day that this happened, and I was home alone, scared out of my wits, but here we are still standing. It is so unfortunate that this has happened once again. If you remember in 2011, 2012, there was a huge earthquake as well, and that one was even more catastrophic. A lot of people lost their homes, their lives. A lot of people are still missing from that because they're washed out at sea. I know this is just, it's heavy stuff, but this is what's going on over here. It's a reality over here that Japan shakes, but this is the biggest one that I have ever felt. Everything rattled, things fell off and fell over, and it wasn't anything big. Nothing got damaged, thank goodness. But yeah, a lot of people are still not able to go home right now. A lot of them are still in shelters. It's a really, really tough situation. I mean, the world is going through a whole lot right now, not just Japan. Okay, not just Japan. There's a lot going on around the world. So if this video can bring you a little bit of joy, a little escape, that's what I'm here to do. So let's get into this makeup tutorial. The hair is blonde, so I'm feeling a little springy. It is supposed to be winter over here, but honey, it only snowed like one night for like 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. The snow didn't even settle. Normally where I live, we get a lot of snow. There's absolutely no snow this year, and it is super hot in the daytime, like right now, even though I have on this. It is so hot. While I talk, let me get my brows done. Because the hair is blonde, I'm feeling a little yellow, like a neutral goldish yellowish type of look, something to tie in with the hair. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's just get started. So first things first, we're gonna push up these brows. I'm using the Elmer's glue, and we're just gonna push up these brows, groom them in place. I have tried every single hair pomade that there is, not hair pomade, brow pomade, but nothing holds my brows in place because they want to grow down. Only in the inner corner right here do they want to grow upwards, but the tail grows down, so it doesn't stay. Like, it always reverts back, it always drops, and then it leaves like a huge gap after I fill it in, and it looks weird throughout the day. But this stays in place all day. So because the hair is blonde, I was thinking I would probably lighten my brow, but I don't think that this is going to show up. This is Auburn by Anastasia. I bought this a while back as well. It's like, you know, let me try some lighter brows, but I don't feel like this is going to do anything for me. But let's try. I mean, my hairs are dark, so what is that doing? It ain't doing nothing. Anyways, I'm gonna continue to fill in my brow with this. Then we're gonna clean it up. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't like that, like you can tell, like, no. So what I'm gonna do is take the Juvia's brow powder, the brow powder quad. And I'm gonna take the darkest brown up here, the darkest reddish brown. And instead of going in with more pomade, I'm just gonna darken up the outer area. Yeah, that looks a lot better already. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought that. That looks a lot better. Okay, I had to go and get a t-shirt because I am dying in here. Like, it is so hot. Like, I don't know where winter went. Like, I don't know what's going on, girl. Anyways, it's time to clean up the brows. So for this, I am going to use warm sand, and I'm also gonna apply this all over my lid as an eyeshadow base. We look crazy, so we need to fix all of this. We're gonna give this a good pat out just to even out everything, make sure everything is nice and smooth. We want a really nice smooth base. Okay, so your girl went on the hunt. Okay, you can't tell me that I don't be trying for y'all. I be trying for y'all. So I went on Amazon and I found this silicone beauty ruler. I will have it linked in my Amazon store if you guys want to get it. I got the purple one, so it has a really clean edge, whereas the tool that I was using before has like a curve. It still gives a really nice, you know, like lifted type of look, but this can do the same thing as well. So we're gonna try this out today. This also came with like a mascara guide, but I'm not gonna be using this today. But I suspect like this can also do like both of these. Let me open it up. Like this can also give like a really cool, you know what I'm saying? Like both of these can go. I kind of like the curved one though, I'm not gonna lie, because it gives that dip and then swoop up, like it goes under the eye and then it swoops up. But this is actually the mascara one, but the mascara guard. But honey, you can use anything. You can use anything. For this look today, I am going to be using the Culture Palette Volume 2, I should say. And we're gonna create this look. Like we're gonna do the do with this palette alone. So first I'm going to go into Soweto, which is this shade right here. And we're gonna take our tool, really get that color too. We're gonna get our tool and we're gonna place it where we want it. You see how clean that's gonna be? And we're gonna start to pack this on the outer and inner area. And we're also going to swipe it over into the crease. And I feel like I have a much better grip with this compared to the other tool that I was using because it has the handle. So I can kind of place my hand a little lower. And we're gonna take this color and also sweep it over into the crease area, get it all the way over, and very lightly, light pressure. We're gonna use the lightest amount of pressure and just tickle that area and blend it out as well. But if you want, you can go in with a transition color. I'm gonna keep it like this. I like that. That's a pretty brown. It's soft, it's subtle, and it goes with the hair. We're also gonna take that same brown and just smoke out that lower lash line. I still want this look to be soft and pretty, even though we're playing with color. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna take this white concealer by Morphe. We're gonna just pop that on the lid just a little bit because we are playing with yellow and yellow can be tricky. Now this yellow is actually like a greenish type of yellow and I'm just gonna dust it on. I don't want it to be super pigmented. I just want a little wash of color, if that makes any sense. Like I said, we want it to still be wearable. Okay, so next I'm gonna take this shade right here. Like I said, it's kind of like a chartreuse type of yellow green type of color, and we're just going to dust this on. We don't want like super pow. Like you see how soft and pretty that is? That's what we want. We don't need a whole lot. And as you can tell, I'm using a blender brush instead of like a packer brush because I do want this color to be soft and subtle, but really pretty. And now we're gonna go back in with that same brown because we want to blend in between the two colors. We want everything to melt into each other. And I'm just tapping the brush into the color. I'm not really doing a whole lot. A little wash of color just to, you see how over here is kind of like, but over here is kind of like it's coming together. That's what you want. Okay, for my lashes, I'm actually going to be using these little lashes that I got from my hair company. They're not that long, but they're giving drama, so I'm gonna go with this. Sometimes they give us edge brushes, sometimes they give us lashes, sometimes they give us lately they've been giving us nails, girl. Okay, so this is one of them lashes that came with one of them wigs, child. I don't know. Okay, just use one of them Ardell lashes or something, girl. Something short, something that's not gonna do too much, you know? I feel like this look is not a intoxicating double lift type of look, okay? I want the eyes to show, so that's why I'm opting for a shorter type of lash, if that makes any sense. Okay, so that is it for now. I love how that looks. It's just subtle, it's soft, and it's pretty. So let's continue. This hair, boo-boo, let's just go. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is hydrate my face with my sake water, and I'm gonna be using my brush for this. I just like using the brush lately to apply anything skincare, anything primer. It just does a really good job. What can I say? And listen, my skin has been doing so much better because of electrolysis. I did my second treatment in almost the ending of December. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. At the ending of November, that's right. I did it at the end of November, so we're almost 2 months in, and I want to say I've only seen like 3 strands here and there that are thick, and everything else is just really, really thin to the point where I don't even feel like I need to shave. So listen, if you can find you a good electrolysis to get rid of them chin hairs, boo-boo, 10 out of 10 I recommend. 10 out of 10 I recommend. This is saving my life. For my primer, I am going to be using the Huda Beauty Mattifying Primer. You have to shake this up because it does settle. It's really runny. It's just lightweight and I like it. And I like to just place it in the center of my face. I'm almost out of it. I have to get some more. And I'm gonna be using a brush. For my paint pot, y'all already know, I'm not giving this up. I'm just not. It works like a dream. So I'm just gonna blot in this area right here because that sake water is like really, really moisturizing. It's gonna slip around. We don't want that, okay? We want it to stay. And I'm gonna go in with a brush and just really push that product into wherever you have creasing. Next up, I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder, and instead of putting this like all over my face, I'm actually just gonna set that MAC paint pot. For my foundation, I am going to be using Pat McGrath and Rare Beauty. Pat McGrath is just a tad too light. I kind of missed the ball with that one when ordering online. I mean, SLCKS, baby, it is what it is, but I like it because it's super thin, and the Rare Beauty is also thin, but the Rare Beauty is a little bit on the darker side. So just by putting the wand in the thingamajiggy in like whatever I squirted out, look at that color, you know, and it's super thin. Like the two of these together give a thin layer of foundation, but really great coverage at the same time. Like, it is perfect. I really like it. And we're gonna go in, let's not forget. We're gonna spritz the brush because I really like this step. This is the, what you call it, girl? This is the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Look at that blend already. Look at the coverage, and it's super lightweight. Avoid under the eyes because we are going to be doing our concealer under there, so there's no need to do that, but I wanna do my foundation first. We're doing Ghetto Fabulous baby hairs today. It is what it is, representing for the girls. As usual, the Huda Beauty foundation stick in Coffee Bean. Place it high up. I'm gonna skip the forehead because what are we doing up there? Get the jawline. I can place makeup down here again. The skin is doing so good. And I'm gonna use the same foundation brush to just blend that out. And whatever is left, just get the temples a little bit. Okay, doing things in reverse a little bit. I'm gonna be taking Pink Lady by Juvia's Place. We're gonna lay it on. Lay it on. We're not gonna shy away from it. We're gonna lay it on. I'm gonna use the same brush. We're cutting down on brushes in 2024 as well. Like, okay, we're not doing it. Cleaning all these brushes. Push it right up under the eye. As you can tell, we're gonna be doing the concealer last. So it's gonna really blend in. It's gonna look really, really good. As you can tell, we're looking crazy, but we're gonna look good in a minute. We are, don't worry about it. Warm Sand, Too Faced. I need to order some makeup. Tell me what makeup you guys would love to see me try, because I'm okay with what I have. Like, I'm literally in that type of world right now. I don't need to buy nothing, but I would do it for y'all. So let me know, what do you want to see? What do you guys want to see? What are you interested in to get my 2 cents on? Okay, so I'm not gonna wait for this to dry like I would normally do. Because I'm using this tool, I find that it barely picks up any product. The reason you want it to dry down a little bit is that it leaves a little bit more coverage. Like, it dries down so it blends out a little bit more. Like, it doesn't, like your brush doesn't soak up as much product basically. But this is everything. Okay, so first I'm gonna do the forehead. This just spreads it out and it gives the coverage without taking away too much of the product. It's just amazing. I forgot to spritz it. I forgot to spritz it, girl. So I'm gonna handle all the little parts first, and then I'm gonna do under the eyes. Like, I find that if you're gonna use this particular tool, you don't have to wait, because it's not gonna suck up all of the product, and it's gonna spread it around. It's gonna give you great coverage. It's helping you to move a lot faster as well. Like, normally you would sit there, wait for this to dry. You don't need to do that no more, girl. Just get you one of these little things. I will have the ones that I'm using linked in my Amazon store, so you guys can definitely check that out. Look at that, look at the coverage. Look at the coverage, look at that. Do you see what's happening? That is too clean, that is too clean, look at that. I'm gonna go in with sand. I do want just a tad bit more. Y'all know I like it bright. Like, what are we doing if we're not doing it bright, okay? Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. right in there. Like I said, we don't have to wait. We're gonna spritz our thing. I know my mirror is blocking you, but I'm spritzing it over here, okay? You wanna spritz it. You just wanna go in. And with this, I just wanna concentrate this right in this corner right here. That is too flawless. This is better than those fiber sponges, I promise you. 2024, what are we doing? We're still using HUDA. We're still using HUDA, okay? First, we're gonna go in with Kunafa. With Kunafa, we're gonna set all of those places where we put that light concealer, okay? And like I said, we're gonna pat it on and just pat it in. So we're gonna pick it up. I used to pat this off. I no longer do that. Like I place it on, really get it in there, really set that, and just keep pouncing until the sponge just sucks back up whatever is left and it just blends out itself. It's gonna give you the most smooth, the most beautiful, the most airbrush filter type of look. Use that same powder. We're gonna get down the nose and carry it right up to the forehead. We don't need a lot on the forehead, just a little something, something. We want most of it on the nose. Really pat that out. We're gonna go above the lip because we placed light concealer right there and the chin. Now that we have that, we're gonna go in with Cinnamon Bun. Cinnamon Bun is basically my skin tone, and we're gonna pick it up on the sponge likewise, and we're gonna pat the outer perimeters of the face. Everywhere we place our foundation is where we're gonna pat this. Just pat it in. I don't know why I closed that powder. I'm gonna use that same powder to contour my nose. You just wanna tap in there and tap off the brush and go at it. With that same face powder, I am also going to just kind of blend out this area right here because I don't like how that looks. Like it needs to, you know what I'm saying? We gotta sort that out. So whenever that happens, I just take that same face powder and blend it over the outer area of the eyeshadow. And it just, you see, you have to pay attention, okay? You have to pay attention, okay? And then when you pay attention, you see what you need to do, okay? You just need to look in the mirror and pay attention. Now it's time for the blush. Hush, hush, you already... Did we bronzify to catch puppy eye? We did not bronzify to catch puppy eye. Girl, let's bronzify to catch puppy eye, okay? Like, what are we doing? I'm gonna take both colors. Girl, just a little wash of color on the outer perimeters of the face. That same brush, we're going to take a volume 4. I love this. I do. I don't care. It goes with everything. We're going to go into the brighter side first. And we don't need a lot because that blush is still kind of showing through. So we just want a little bit to bring it back. Then we're going to go into the lighter side, same brush. This is the same brush we use to bronze and to apply blush. We're just going to pat that in on that upper area of that eye. Blend it over. Like, are you serious right now? So with the same brush that we use to apply our lower lash line color, I'm not taking any more color, just whatever is left in the brush, and I'm just dusting away whatever concealer. You see what I'm saying? Like, just gotta dust it away. And now it is time for the mascara. So first I'm gonna prime my lower lashes because we want them to pop out. They're literally non-existent. They need a little help. And priming them before you put on your mascara really helps. And then we're gonna go in with our mascara, give them a nice little coat, and try not to mess up. With this look, I want a soft lip. Where is my lighter? Because this pencil is stiff. Got my lighter. We're just gonna run it through there real quick. Warm it up. I mean, you can see the shape already. And this is Cork. Did I say that already? This is Cork by MAC. For this look, we're going to be using the Ever So Faithful Uncuffed by Fenty. It's a mauvey type pink, and we don't need a lot of this. It's giving 2024 Carlene. Very ghetto fabulous, very dancehall. Okay, girl, let's do this gloss. This is Fenty Diamond Milk. And before I jump out of here, they sent this jewelry came with it as well, so I decided to just go for it. Like, it's very, very ghetto fabulous. Like, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. It's giving what it's supposed to give. It goes with the vibe. Like, they know what they're doing when they sent this over to me. Okay guys, so that is it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really like how the whole look came out. The hair tutorial should be up after this or before this. I'm not sure how the order is going to go, but either way, I really like it. It's very different. If you have been following me, you know that this is way out of my comfort zone. I don't play with blonde a lot, but I do like this. And I like the jewelry. The jewelry came with the hair. It just looks ghetto fabulous. Okay, I really I'm enjoying this. Okay, like me just ready for go out and dance. You understand? For go broke out and skin out and them something there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I kept it really simple, and I was contemplating, do I want to put like a color in my tear duct area, but I kind of like how this looks without it. It's just matte and soft and pretty, so we're just gonna leave it as is. This is just simple and cute, okay? Before we get out of here, let's enjoy this modeling section.
I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. I'm the storm, thing is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright.
So if it is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. Come on in. We are a happy bunch. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media platforms. And until the next video, take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys really soon.